Hey everybody, Wargoat here. I'm going to cast a game of Risk. I've just joined the lobby. I'm actually the first person in the lobby, so I'm just going to wait for other people to join. It's my first time casting. I've had a few attempts over the last 10 minutes or so to get fraps working, so this has hopefully got all the issues sorted out and got the sound working and the like. So for those of you who don't know, Risk is a game of well, Starcraft, but it's basically a type of game where you try and take over the world. You're actually only really playing in Europe, well, Europe and North Africa and a little bit of the Middle East and Russia. But basically it's a map where you based around countries and cities. You get income in units based on the number of countries and cities you own. It's a free-for-all, so there's up to 12 people. Most people like to wait till there's 10, 11 or 12 people in the game, because then it's a ranked game and you get a record of how many people you've killed and how many people you've lost to and all these sorts of things. There's a few achievements as well, which is always nice. I don't pretend to be the greatest player in the world, but I tend to win more than I lose, which I guess is pretty average for StarCraft, but should mean a little bit more for a sort of an 11-player game, which is what they usually tend to be. There's a little bit of an issue with people dropping at the start, so quite often you'll find people will wait till there's 10 people in the lobby and then they'll start, and then one person will drop during the loading process and then you get 9. It's a non-ranked game and everyone leaves and rejoins. It's a real hassle. So most people like myself and a few others will wait till there's 11 in the lobby and usually start then, because 10 is the point you're ranked and 11 you're not. So okay, well, we're just waiting for people to join. If you can hear a sort of a whirring in the background, that's because I live in a cupboard and there's a washing machine going in the background, so hopefully that won't be too annoying. Okay, I think I might just pause it there and restart this cast when there's people in the lobby. Okay, well, we're back. We've got 11 people. It's a few minutes later. It's going to be an interesting game, I think. There's 2 people in the game I want to keep my eye on. One is Cloudstone, who I know is a very good player, almost as good as me. Now, just to be a bit arrogant there. And the other is much more interesting for me. It's a guy called Heinz. Now, Heinz hates me. I don't know why. I must have it killed him in one game or another. But he will go out of his way to screw me over. And the feeling's pretty mutual at this point. Now, the real challenge is going to be to try and win without try and stop Cloudstone without letting Heinz really stab me in the back. So if I can kill one or both of them early on, that'll be brilliant. But most likely it'll disrupt my game. Plus the fact that I'm casting, so I really will probably be at a significant disadvantage this game. So that's my excuse for the inevitable loss. See, a man gets his excuses in before the game, so otherwise it sounds like whining. And if I lose because of other reasons, oh look, there's the somebody who drops. That's what I was saying before about people dropping. It's still a ranked game because we went with 11. Okay, I usually start when there's a reasonable concentration of my cities. Oh, that 2 people. I'm going to start down here. Cloudstone and Tuck are both right next to each other. Switzerland. I'll probably go with Denmark. Ooh, this isn't good. Usually don't take this long to decide. It's got to be Switzerland. Don't usually see, they're making peace, which is smart. Let's see how they get that. Don't usually like Switzerland because I know we're really to expand to. But I've sort of dilly-dallied around a little bit. I'm losing marine here. I'm like, oh, for God's sakes, I lost a marine. Okay, usually try and expand where I've got a few extra cities and the like. But it's all a bit dangerous at the moment, so I'm doing this sub-optimally. Going to go around into Germany and then up into Denmark. That's the plan anyway. The good thing about starting here is there's very few people who start... I'm taking shots from that thing? Very few people who start near me, but it's quite hard to take a lot of cities early on. Just take Austria on the way, it's the only way to do this. Usually I like to attack Austria from the right-hand side, rather than the left like I'm doing at the moment. Now that's only because the cities themselves actually have a firing unit to them. So if you attack them from the right, you take less damage as you just go straight into that defending marine rather than ploughing on ahead into the barracks itself, which does damage.
We could use some help here.
Didn't take damage on that guy, I don't know why.
Yes,
Sometimes
sir.
you take damage from this
We could use some
Heinz
help
thing.
here.
So Heinz is red. I'm going to have to be careful with that. Don't usually bother too much with micro at the start, it's not really worth it. I mean, help the odd Marine. I don't like losing a Marine, but it's really not the end of the world.
Is in.
Don't usually build a medic till about turn 3 or 4. It's more important to get Germany. I will want to take the Czech Republic at some point.
You gonna give me orders?
Yeah, it looks like Cloudstone's absolutely ripping through there.
By the numbers.
He's definitely the one to watch this game. In fact, the game's probably already his, because whoever takes the Balkans usually wins.
This better be
Or
good.
gets into a good position early on. Have to multitask a little bit here. But send a bunch of Marines down Czech Republic, try and take these two.
Coming through.
Denmark's always the hardest choke in a whole game to hold. I like having Denmark. Denmark's one of my favourite countries, just because it's so easy to defend.
We could use some help here.
Okay, do I need to make peace with anyone? Cloudstone's definitely the guy to watch. Take Slovakia, I think.
Go, go,
Now we're going here. Now 9 and that. There we go. Cloudstone does seem to be doing his own thing. Red's islands. Fuck, that's really bad for me, because it means he's going to be able to harass me. And given the fact that he hates me, he'll be able to harass me. And I've got Cloudstone on the other side. This is going to be a hard game. Okay, I want to finish off Slovakia. I think time to build a tank. And see, a tank isn't that useful, but it makes capturing cities like this so easy. Cause well, it's easy, fast. You just need to build a few Marines to actually suck them up. Now let's try and get peace with Cloud now.
Been waiting on you.
So I got peace with Cloud, but he'll expand at about the same rate I will. But I've got a thorn in my side by way of Brown. Really? What is this?
You gonna give me orders?
Tuck. Peace. I don't want to deal with brown and green. Brown's nothing, but
Why not?
just build a few troops there. Come in from both sides. I'll deal with brown anyway,
Better be
but
good. Armed and ready.
and black's
We could use
coming
some
up.
help here.
Usually want to deal with that.
You gonna give me orders?
No one's answering my calls for peace, which is usually a bad thing. It means they don't really want to.
I feel ya.
Black.
Can't wait.
I can't leave those troops there.
Wait. You
So I have to
give
come
me
down and
orders?
deal with black.
We
This is
could
probably
use
my
some help
first
here.
proper conflict of the game.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Let's try this again. Tuck.
We could use some
Peace.
help here.
Oh god damn it. Non-English speakers make this game very challenging at times. Oh dear. Whoops.
Get heavy. Let's have a blast.
The doctor is in.
Okay, so that's good. Now
This better be
deal
good.
with black from
We could
both
use some help
sides.
here. Will do. By the numbers.
Base is under attack.
Okay. I
Been
need these
waiting
for
on
black,
you.
I think. Okay.
You gonna give me orders?
Target the tank! Hit the tank! Hit the tank!
We could use some help here.
Damn it.
Been waiting.
Black's not an idiot.
Want some? You
Okay,
gonna
good.
give
Someone's
me orders?
beating up Heinz, so
This better be good.
that's good. He dies of his own
Want
accord
some?
without
This better be good.
involving me in that little fucktard area.
Help
Or at least,
coming through.
I speak badly of Heinz. He's not actually a bad player, but he rages so hard. He's attacked me
Affirmative.
so many games. In most of the games I've gone on to win anyway, but he's just irritating. Okay, so I've sort of consolidated my position a bit here. I've got peace with Tuck. I've got peace with Cloud. Cloud is going to win. He wants to ally. I don't like allying people. It's a bad word for me. But I'm quite happy to have peace. Yeah, Cloudstone's definitely in danger. He's going to take the whole Middle East. It's got much clearer path for me. I'm going to have to take the islands. Eventually everyone's going to turn on Cloudstone, and he'll either win or lose at that point. When that happens, I'll have to bear the brunt of the fighting, I imagine. But that means that I'll probably end up losing a lot before we beat Cloudstone to death. Now, when I lose a lot, I don't want to actually be a casualty of that war, like permanently. So it's important for me to go into that conflict, an inevitable conflict, with a good strategic base, which in this case is going to be having the islands. So the thing for me is that Cloudstone's going to win, probably, because he got a very good start, much better than mine, and I was the only person who was able to stop him, I think, from this group of players. So eventually we're going to have to gang up on him and go for the win. Turks taking that.
By the numbers, boys.
I want the Northern Ireland part, but I don't want Ireland. Tuck, give me NI, you have Ireland.
No problem. That's fine.
He should be okay with that. I mean, it makes sense. Doesn't want to fight me, imagine.
Confirmed. Can do. I got this. Turbines to full. Engaging.
I already have UK, you idiot. Just need one more. Hi. Cloud wins. Is this guy really this mental? This guy seems like he's a bit mental.
Inbound. Weapons hot.
40%,
Done.
and obviously we're going to have to fight.
Roger that. That's fine. Confirmed. Fine.
Okay, Heinz is gone. Well, there's one problem down.
Turbines to full. Right.
Who wants?
Don't take that. Yeah, he could take this as aggression, which it kind of is. Just not fighting, just taking NI.
Holla back. I
Okay,
got this.
now the main thing here
Engaging.
is
Can do.
we all need to...
Inbound.
Okay, it's time to call for it. I hate being the cheerleader in this
Turbines to
situation, or the cheerleader, the anti-cheerleader, the person who's actually
Been waiting on you.
calling for it, because then he'll focus on me. But Cloud's good enough that he won't actually, he'll know what's happening, and he'll know that this is his time to win or lose.
It's on.
And it won't actually hold a grudge. Now, a lot of players will hold a grudge. You're the one that calls for the win, or calls for the end of their reign, and they'll actually just focus on killing you outright.
By the numbers, boys.
Okay, so we're all going to have to fight Cloud. Yeah. Hopefully I've caught him without his armies being prepared. Yes, I don't like that word. I really don't like saying ally to people, but at the stage we all need to fight Cloud or he wins. Now he's doing the smart thing, actually retreating, which is clever. Because what he'll be hoping for, I imagine, is that I'll look big after defeating him, making him leave Europe. And that then me and Turk will fight. That'll be what his ultimate goal is.
We could use some help here.
This is exactly as I predicted. The trouble is, Turk took more of the islands than I wanted. I would prefer to have all islands under my control at this point. I really would prefer that for a number of reasons. Turk, take Ukraine. Got to give him something, otherwise he'll feel like he hasn't got anything out of the fight. He's very dubiously rational. I'm not sure if I trust Tuck at this point.
This better be good.
Have Moldova as well. And take Moldova. Now I don't know what Black thinks is going on. I'm certainly not his ally, but I don't want to fight him. That would be disastrous.
Gangway, coming through.
Maxed out on cards.
Want a piece
Card
of me,
max are so
boy?
pointless.
We could use some help here.
For you guys, every time you take a city, you get a card. You've got a maximum of 20 cards. You click on the card button, you trade 3 cards in for $5.
Waiting on you.
If I
By the numbers,
cleared this, I think I've
We could use
cleared
some help
out
here.
Cloudstone. Okay, so Cloudstone's now as strong as me, but he didn't lose any army from that fight.
We could use some help here.
He's quite dangerous. He's a good player. and black is going to fall to him eventually. What the hell is Ikjameg? What the hell is this? Nikjameg. What color? I don't even know what color. Oh, he's black. That's black. Okay, fine. Some players I think of in terms of their player name. Some players I think of in terms of their color. Black is obviously going to remain black. Ikjameg is quite hard. That's very troop heavy. I'm going to try something. I don't usually advocate this because this is quite risky, but we're going to try a mass heli and run by. Spend about $200 on those, just on the basis that this choke is so strong. Now he'll be banking on the fact that that choke is strong, but it's strong, but it's not strong to have such a weak composition.
Hell yeah! Is that it? All day long. Let's
So
do
hopefully
this.
I can
I'm
just
going
power in there. You guys follow up.
Just say, of course.
Target down the city as quickly as I can. Oh, bollocks. Now I wanted to target down the city so that I could take it and then he wouldn't be able to build anything. But he's building tanks, which is a shame. I should still be able to break in here using the Hellions. They melt. Man, got it. Right, tanks.
Get heavy. It's go time.
Affirmative. Who wants
So he acknowledged the fact that mass Hellions are quite nice.
Sure thing. Keep your shirt.
And some medics there. So I want to give Tuck as much as possible to make him think that he's still contributing, but I also want to make him do as much of the fighting as possible.
By the numbers.
Hey, he's
boys.
figuring it out now. Take Turkey. There we go.
You gonna give me orders?
Okay. See, this is clever on my part. Well, I think it's the only play I've got, because I want to give him the land, which gives him the border with Cloud, because Cloud's the most dangerous player by a long shot. I mean, he's actually good. Turk, I don't know what to say. Let's have to check their profiles. No, only Cloud's in here. So Cloud's got 114 wins and 120. Okay, truce over. So we can't be at peace anymore. So I'm going to have to make a play for the islands, I think is the cleverest thing. Send a couple of banshees up there. Send a banshee over here. Lots.
Gangway.
So my goal here is not to beat Tuck. I don't think that would work at all. In fact, that would be a disaster if I was to try. But what I do want to do is secure my strategic position in the islands, because that's actually defendable in a way that the others aren't. So, bit of a fucking mess right now. Okay, right. Beat that, took Ireland. Right, okay, let's go around the side here. So eventually he'll kick me out of this and probably take quite a lot of Europe, which is fine. I'm actually okay with that.
Ready to blunder.
And then he'll be strong, Cloud will be strong, and I'll be reasonably weak. But I'll have the defendable position. So that's my goal at the moment.
By the numbers.
Yeah, see, they're both teaming up on me at the moment, so I'm okay with this position. I'll lose this, and I'll be weak at the end of it. I won't be dead because I'll have taken the islands. Now the islands are where you actually strike out from. I may have given Tuck a bit of a disservice.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I don't want to fight them. I don't want to leave though.
We could use some help here.
This is one of those times where you really need to retreat to make progress. But the worst thing that can happen to me is that I lose my army, or that I fight with my army. Really, that I use my army rather than that I lose it.
Loud and clear.
Okay, what? Oh, for God's sakes, he's got Iceland. Whoops.
This
Bit
better
of a
be good.
clumsy move from my part. They've definitely teamed up. Now, as I was looking before it all kicked off, Cloud's actually very good. He's got almost equal wins and losses. I've got slightly more wins than losses, but it's oh, okay, what's happening here? Okay, so orange left, orange is this blob, fine, so that makes Tuck slightly stronger, and The hell is the other guy who left? Purple? Purple? What the hell's purple? Oh, I don't know. Doesn't matter. No one's relevant at this point.
Transformation systems prime.
Spare Viking, spare Banshee. There we go. Do I have any...
Explorer
To build a
reporting.
science vessel just to slowly heal up my
No
fleet.
problem.
I expect not to have to
Can
use
do.
this fleet for quite a while.
Fighter.
My
Transmit
lightning
orders.
raid to take out all of the islands worked pretty well. Now they're gearing up for a big attack. I just want to hold this, be a paper tiger as much as possible.
It's about to get heavy.
As soon as
Let's have a
as
blast.
they look like, so I'm puffing myself up at the moment to look like
The
a
doctor is in.
big cat.
Go time.
Thank you, Black. You bloody moron. Black should be part of the anti-me team at the moment. Hopefully he'll keep Cloud on the ropes while I deal
You
with
gonna give me? Been waiting on you.
Tuck. I'm going to take advantage. I wouldn't normally attack Tuck, but because Black's going
Armed and
mental
ready.
and bullying Cloud, now's my chance to do some more damage to Tuck. This might be a winning position for me. Unlikely though. Tuck's just too strong. Can probably hold that choke for a while. He won't do the Hellion thing like I did. Ooh, this is good.
Oh, it's on.
Don't usually like this, but I'm gonna have to spend money here to defend this. Oh, this is bad.
We could use some help here.
Out of Ukraine. Ukraine's bad. Chokes are your friend. I'm not fighting in a choke. Okay, now you're fighting in a choke. Okay. Oh god, look at all those men.
Use some help
Run
here.
out of money. Oh, and I'm being Cloud's
We could use some
good.
help here.
Okay, paper tiger over.
Who wants some?
I'm off. My name's Goff, and I'm off. And this is not going to work. I have to just pull out. The tanks. Put up a few marines just to
You want a piece of me, boy?
Your warriors have engaged the
Gangway.
enemy.
We
Cloud
could use some help here. Armed and ready.
has won. No, obviously Cloud hasn't won. I say that just to make people think that he's won. Preferably, I would rather Tuck got a lot more powerful than me in this. I would prefer
We
that.
could use some help
What are you
here.
doing going up that way, you
I
idiots?
feel you. We could use some help
Now
here.
I could probably hold
By the
Germany.
numbers, boys.
That's about the extent of my being able to hold shit at the moment.
Who wants some?
Just want to take Slovakia, just
Go, go,
not
go.
because I want it, but clears a
is under
path.
attack.
Oi, Black! Black should have betrayed me ages ago. Black.
Base is under attack.
WTF. Now, obviously I know what's going on here, but I say these things just basically to try and guilt them into behaving
The
a
doctor
certain
is
way.
in.
Armed. We could
Black's
use some
dead.
help here.
What do you mean, no? What the fuck? No.
Base is under attack.
Affirmative. We
Why
could use some
attack
help
me?
here.
Because I was going to win. I'm like, oh, fuck off.
Gangway. This better
Black
be.
is... Okay, so he screwed over Cloudstone, now he's screwing over me.
Engine screaming.
Herp-de-derp-de-derp. He won't be able to achieve much in the long run.
Engine screaming.
Tuck is the big threat. I want
Yeah.
Tuck to be the big threat because, in many ways, the big threat is
Call the ball.
actually Cloudstone.
Weapon
So,
hot.
if Tuck has a temporary advantage,
Done
that's
and done.
that's fine with me.
Armed
He
and ready.
beat him down very easily. So I want Tuck to do the fighting. Now Tuck's already had a big fight with me. I lost a bit. He lost a bit. It's pretty much inevitable.
We could use some help here.
Black has got to go though. Black's just random.
By the
Yeah.
numbers, boys.
See, I'll play from a bad position for quite a while. I'm quite happy with that. In fact, I like being smaller rather than bigger for this phase of the game, because I can usually manipulate away. Who's Zealot? Who's Zealot's? Zealot's down the bottom here. He's getting killed by Black. Fine, whatever. But yeah, anyway, so in this phase of the game, I like to be weak because then people are courting me rather than trying to kill me. They want me to be on their side, and I'm usually good at picking who the better player to actually ally with or temporarily ally with is. Black's just random. I mean, he attacked Cloud at a really bad time, and he's attacking me at a really bad time. He spent money on his navy. As a weak player, you never want to spend money on a navy. You only, yeah, well, and there's that. But no, you never want to spend money on a navy because you just get outspent. There's no skill in fighting with navies. It's just who's got the most money and who can move the quickest. So I will spend some time and effort killing black because he's random and I don't like that. I suppose we drop you. And I just don't like a random element in the game. Tuck's smart enough that he'll side when he needs to side and backstab when he needs to backstab. Why is this guy still in the game? And Cloudstone's he's just good. So he's probably thinking very similarly to me, although a slightly different perspective. But Black's just challenged, I think. He's too new to really understand the game. And that's just dangerous for everybody else. The sort of player that'll just randomly throw the game. And so, yes, go and fight me. Oh, look at that concave, this is going to be brutal. Concave win. I need some medics. Tuck's going to take quite a bit. But the more he takes of me, all he does is he makes himself a target. Cloudstone's going to take all the Vulcans. I was never going to hold all this. Oh, tanks! Ah, get them out! Tanks out! Fuck.
Oh, it's on. First round.
Black's only just figured out that attacking me probably not the smartest thing in the world. This is a little bit pointless, but it removes a random element from the game. I don't actually gain anything for it, but it's tidier, and I'd rather spend a few troops and not have some random moron in the game. So if I can take Spain, Spain's a nice choke to try and hold. Did I get this tanks out? Woohoo! Tanks, escape! Oh, that one's trapped. So you build a marine here, you swap the marine out with the tank. If you can hit it. God, what the hell? Okay, right, now. Oh, what? Okay, so obviously I can't let you have Germany.
This better be good.
Where's my army going?
The doctor is in.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah.
We could use some help here.
He wants to hold in Portugal, that's fine. Doesn't bother me in the slightest if he wants to try and escape somewhere. That's fine, so long as it's not anywhere near me, although he might hold a grudge. It's my bucket. You lot.
Let's roll.
We could use some help here. By the numbers. Who wants some? This better be
Yeah,
good.
leave a few marauders at this
Want
port.
some?
This army, this navy is entirely dedicated just to
Base is under
keeping
attack.
this secure. Now, I don't even care what's happening in Europe at the moment. It doesn't even concern me. Those two will play out. One of them will be more powerful at the end, and then I'll obviously ally with the one that's not. So you think you're getting through here, but you're not. I don't actually want to kill you, Black, but you are. You're going to die.
We have you on visual. Let's roll.
Been waiting on you.
Yeah, my fleet's coming down. So this is a bit of a dick move, but I just can't stand these
Made
random
for
players.
battle.
They just make the game unstable. Okay, he sees it coming. He's coming for me, and there he goes. Okay, alright, I'm fine. Is Black dead? Yeah, Black's dead. That was all we had. Right, in my navy, can go back up to Ireland. Chill out
Base is
there.
under attack.
There. Cloud. I'm retaking Italy. That's just more of a notification. I tell him so that he doesn't want to fight. If he wants to fight, he'll fight, but I don't think it's in his interests. He wants me to think that Tuck is the enemy. So I'll just take advantage of the fact that he wants something from me, so I'll take a little bit back.
The doctor is in.
Italy's a hell of a lot more sensible for me to have than anything in Europe. I want those guys to have as big a border with one another as possible.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Oh, this is a bit hard. Okay, right.
By the
Just build a
numbers,
few marines there.
You gonna give me
And
orders?
send it home.
Oh,
So,
yeah. We could use some help here. Got it.
the guy needs to fix his rallies. He's got things rallied here.
This better
Hold,
be good.
hold position that. A couple of medics, right.
The doctor is in.
Okay, so. I've got a marauder over here. Seriously.
We could use some help here.
Cloud, fix your rally in Africa.
Been waiting on who wants some. You gonna give me orders?
Can't believe these are the remnants of the same hellions that burst in over here. Okay, so it looks like those two are going for it. Black's gone, which is a good thing. I really want Tuck to win this, but I don't think he's going to. So what needs to happen is actually,
I got my.
I don't want to build any more
Transmit
ships.
orders.
I never want to build ships. But I will put them down here. It's more likely, I think, that Tuck's gonna come out
We could use some help
second
here.
best on this fight, in which case I'll need to intervene to attack Cloud. And when that happens, I don't want to build another navy. I want to use the investment I've already got from taking the islands. This doesn't fix that, and this thing's just irritating. But there's only 3 of us left in the game now, so this is a random point. So yeah, oh god, this is just bad for Tuck. Even if he wins this, which is unlikely, he's just going to get absolutely reamed. He does have 2 spare armies here, so basically I want to stay out of this fight as long as I can. And I really hope Tuck wins this, but he's not going to. The reason I hope Tuck wins is because my ability to intervene on behalf of Tuck is quite hard. The only thing that can happen is I can come down through this way, but this is just fighting in the hedgerows. It's really difficult. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have to. Okay, time for me to build a army. Build tanks, medics, marauders, mainly marauders. I'm spending all my money here.
The doctor is in.
Okay. Tell him, Tuck, I'll help you. And what's actually when I say I'll help you, what I'll actually do is I will posture for a little bit and take some of Tuck's territory. And try and avoid an actual fight with Cloud unless I think I can win it. So that help, while it sounds great, is it's a bit two-faced, and I realise that, but he knows the only way through I can send tanks at Cloud is this way at the moment, through his territory. So
Armed and ready.
getting marauders trapped on useful buildings like this. I won't actually take Slovakia. It's only $1 and it shows a degree of intent from me that I don't want his land, I just want a path. Which is kind of true and kind of not. Okay, now I'm attacking Cloudzone stuff, finally. The Cloudzone knows this, you'll never break into... Oh shit. Tanks in front, I hate that. What to do?
This better
What's
be good.
firing here? I think
Who
it's
wants
Bosnia,
some?
so I just use a few
Orders
buy
received.
units just to
Can't wait.
take it.
Got it. This better be good. Looking forward.
Say the
But I
word.
don't actually want to fight. I actually don't want to fight
Some.
here.
You gonna give me orders?
Okay, good. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, distract him. Keep pecking away at him is our best chance.
Armed and ready.
Because we do outnumber him. I mean, this is not fair to Cloud, but Cloud is the big player, so it's his turn to be raped a little bit.
By the numbers,
Let's move
boys.
in. I don't actually want to do much. I just want to try and force a retreat out of him. Take his lands.
Sure.
And if I show intent, it'll keep Tuck happy. Okay, that's good. This is the sort of line I like. I've got a bit of a concave here. It's pretty even, but it shows that we're doing things. They're doing things up there too, which is interesting enough. Oh, good, there's the retreat. He's got the retreat. I think that's not because he thinks he's going to lose the fight, but a win even would be so costly. So what happens now is I come in here. Now this is smart from Cloud. This is the really hard part about Cloud. He's got the best position by long shot. Free tank.
Don't leave me hanging.
Get it. Get it. Yeah. He's got the best position by a
This
mile.
better be good.
And inevitably, people like Tuck will think, 'cause he's not very good, he'll think that either me or him are winning, and he'll act on either one. He'd act on, I want to win, and try and stop me, and he'd act on, he thinks he's going to win, so he'd try and take advantage of that. Now, it's not
The
true.
doctor is in.
The only thing that needs to happen now is we need to break Cloud. Well, from my perspective, because Cloud is
Go on.
the only good player here. Tuck's just a tool, and the thing is, Clouds knows that as well as I do, I'm sure, and so he'll be behaving in a way, speaking and acting in a way
You want a piece of me,
whereby
boy?
he'll be taking advantage of Tuck to try and
This better
hurt
be
me,
good.
and I'll be doing the same. So it really comes down to which of us is going to be better at manipulating Tuck. The thing is, we've both got... Me taking the islands was critical because I've got a place to run back to when I start getting beaten up, as does he. But he's got 2, because he's got Africa and... Well, Africa
Better
and
take
Asia.
some body bags.
I need
This
that.
better be good.
What I need to do now is try and force a death of Cloud, which is going to be very hard. I think it's taking that. Tuck, want a deal? We kill Cloud 100% before we fight. The only way I say this is because I know I'm better than Tuck, whereas I'm not better than Cloud, or it's very close. So a 50-50 with him as the end game, back myself all the time. Okay, what's happening here? So he's got a bit of a fleet. I've got soft underbelly all through here. Unlikely I'll ever get into Morocco. The thing is, his position is too good. Can't be rooted out of Africa. I give you land if you need it, but we need to remove him from ME. Chokes are too strong. Now, this is a sort of very sophisticated concept, because he's very good. Yeah, see, he's figured it out. He knows he's the underdog here. Yeah, so maybe I've been displaying. What I need to do is make sure I need to show some intent. Oh, he's figured it out. He's figured it out. Fuck. I'm gonna have to spend a lot here. Hopefully, I've got more of a bank than him. Malta's critical because Malta. Ah, fuck, he's figured it out at exactly the same moment I have. Bollocks.
Engine screaming.
Ah, fuck.
Engine screaming.
Go, go, go!
Oh, free Viking. No, fuck
Receiving.
you. Okay. See.
Done and done.
Ah, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Free Viking. Nothing compared
Roger
to
that.
free.
Turbines to full.
Okay, I just need to spend. There's no skill in this. Oh,
Engine screaming.
it's just who can spend more, basically. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. Yeah, he moved when he should have fought. It's very hard though. These sorts of fights prove nothing in terms of skill.
No.
Oh, I think he's building Vikings because he's run out of money. Okay, I need to take Malta because that's got a barracks on it as well as a port.
Engine screaming.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Engaging. That's fine. Call the ball.
Vikings are a bad choice.
Loud and clear.
Now, Tuck's going to betray me here, which is fine. I really don't care, because the only thing that really matters is me getting Cloud out of the win position. Now, the win position is Middle East. Everyone wins in the late game from the Middle East. So getting him out of there is going to be critical. But he's built up a big attack me force. Okay, so I need this. I need to fortify Malta. Why is that good unit stuck here? Okay.
You want a piece of me, boy?
It's about to get heavy. Let's have a blast.
We could use some help here.
Great. He's going to throw the game. This is really bad.
By the numbers, boys. Booyah!
Okay. Okay. Cloud 1v1. Okay, so this is going to be interesting.
You gonna give me orders?
If he really is actually leaving. Okay, so he's got a much bigger army than me.
You gonna give me orders? By the numbers, boys. Why not?
The thing is, if I were him, this is just a fake. This is just total fake. His army is too strong. Navy's not great. Okay, so I obviously need to take some of this stuff too.
We could use some help.
Oh, look at those things.
It's go time.
The reason I'm running away here is I just can't fight that army yet. So I've got a slight income advantage for a few turns, so I want to try and build up to a good position. The thing is, Tuck probably won't actually leave. He'll just sit and troll and wait for us to fight each other. and
Yes,
then
sir.
he'll come in.
You got it. By the number.
Base is under
Tuck's
attack.
trying to be fair in this, but it's just brutal. He's either a moron or playing brilliantly. It's very hard to tell the difference right now. So I put in these little faces and sayings just basically to try and convince him that.
We could use some help
It's
here.
about to get heavy.
Oh god, this lag is really hard.
This better be good. You gonna give me orders?
God, look at that army.
We could use some help here.
See, Cloud hasn't really fought much this game.
Go,
Well, he
go,
has a
go.
little bit, I suppose. Those stats aren't that bad. Oh god.
Gangway. We could use some help here.
Oh, it's on. It's go time.
Oh,
Boom, baby.
gave him the game. Oh god, you can't even control this stuff at this level.
Holla back.
We're like it's 2 frames a second at the moment.
Your warriors have engaged the
I'm definitely going to lose this fight. Hopefully I can coax what's his name into
Base
attacking.
is under attack.
Okay. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Hopefully he stays in the game.
Wait, no.
God, how did that-
We could use some help here.
Oh, fuck. Oh, this game's over now.
Loud and clear.
Cloud's got this.
I got this.
What a muppet. Okay, so
Confirmed.
I was banking on the fact that he was going to be there a lot longer than he was, and so now he's left. It's really not good.
Mayday! Mayday!
Oh, what an idiot. He's just left. You can just avoid those armies. He's left the game. Okay.
I got my ears on.
Armed and ready.
So obviously
We
I've
could use
I've basically
some help
lost
here.
this. Ah!
Fine.
It would
could
help
use
if I
some
was
help
getting
here.
more than a few frames a second as well.
Gangway. Coming through.
Kaboom, baby.
So that's slight army, but as soon as I leave then, yeah, I'll just get
We
crushed.
could use some help here.
Base is under attack.
Okay, so it's important to have a presence here.
Ready to go.
This is expensive, just doing this with tanks. And hopefully he won't realise it's happened. But I need to have a presence in the Balkan. Oh fuck, am I in the path of that monstrosity? Oh, god damn it. Okay, that was a bad decision. Jesus Christ, I've just built an army right in the path of the idiot. Avoid, avoid. Oh god damn it. Ah! Oh, crap, what a waste.
We could use some help here.
Base is under attack.
Okay, fuck that. I need to beat this army right now if I'm gonna have a chance. And the monstrosity. Yeah, I need to move up through that, take the
Your
income.
warriors have engaged. Base is under attack.
There goes that. So he's taken out that. Oh, good, that's good. So I need to try and distract him with this shit
Gangway. Coming
as much
through.
as possible.
We could use some help here.
Got anything there? Okay, I suppose I could build a
We could use some help
shuffle.
here.
Yeah, fuck. No, I think I lost this, which is a shame. See,
We could
when
use
one
some
person
help
just
here.
quits like that, who happens to have the advantage at that point in time, just wins,
We could use some help here.
which is a bit of a shame and not a great indicator of skill.
Roger that.
But these things happen. It is what
By
it
the
is.
numbers, boys.
So I'm gonna have to try and take what I can.
We could use some help here.
Base is under
Want a
attack.
piece of me, boy? Gangway.
See, this sort of game I'm usually okay at, but I don't think I can come back from this. So basically it just comes down
Some help
to
here.
micro guerrilla wars and the like.
Could use some help here.
This is not helping. Oh my god.
Gangway. Coming.
Base is under attack.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, right. Let's build lots of marines to go up with
Wants
them.
some?
Base is under attack.
Go, go, go.
Okay, you two go in that
We could
direction.
use some help here.
Defend that. You go over there. Right. Have I lost this? No.
You want a
Okay, so it's important. Oh, cards. It's important for me
coming through.
to not lose this position in the Middle East, so I'm going to spend a little bit there. They're going to attack over there.
Let's have a blast.
Multi-force. Oh,
Oh yeah. This
go
better
over
be
there.
good.
Medics. Oh shit, yeah, he's absolutely caning me
The
there.
doctor is in.
So he's spent there, obviously. So he's just chasing me down because he knows that I'm weak.
Use some help here.
Oh, I've got a couple of tanks here, but there's nowhere to go because of this blob that is the end here.
Armed and
So,
ready.
oh, for God's sakes. Okay, right, you. F, F,
We
F,
could use
F.
some help here.
Ready to raise some hell. Ready to bring
This better.
I'm in a heap
1v1
of
is not
trouble.
going to end well for me. Have I still got... Oh, that's quite good. Okay, G, E, Q, Q, R, R. Right, ooh. Go
We
in
could
there.
use some help here.
I can hold this. Oh, if I run out of Marines again. So the thing is with Marines, you just run out of them at some point.
We could use some
Because
help
they,
here.
you lose one every time you take a city. Right, I've got to
Gangway
take
coming through.
what I can in the back. Get ready to do some transporting there if I can.
Could
Right,
use some help here.
go up there, go down there. Right, how's Multiforce? Multiforce needs to go further.
Mayday! Mayday!
Okay, this is
That's
good.
fine. By the numbers, boys.
Over there. Q, Q, Q.
Go,
More
go,
of
go.
those. So his army's on the move down there. So I need to go up there, go down there. These two need to take that. A bunch of Marines. You need to get up
Armed
there.
and ready.
Go on, tank.
Gangway
Go over there.
coming
Q,
through.
Q.
This
You
better be
need to
good.
put a thing there. You need to
We
put a
could use
thing
some help
there.
here.
That lot needs to
could
do
use some
this.
help
Q,
here.
Q, 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 Q. You go over there, go down
Piece of
there.
me, boy.
Okay, so I'm
Go,
not
go,
doing
go.
particularly well. Okay, so this is very important now because I need
Armed
to
and ready.
hold this position to be able to do harass in this general area. So he's lost. So he's killed that. Ah, bollocks.
Raise some hell.
Oh. His income is just so much better than mine. He's just in such a good position at the start with his army. And he's still got a bigger army than me.
Go, go, go.
Get down there.
We could use some help here.
Over there. Oh, right, so if I'm going to hold this, I obviously need to hold it at a choke. Which is going to be that choke. It's not going to happen though, so I just need to avoid that army. Oh,
This better be
that's not good.
You
Get in
better
there.
give me
Get up there.
by the
Okay,
numbers,
right,
boys.
you're attacking down there.
We could use some help here.
So I'm done here.
Is under attack.
See, normally I would have backed myself to win these positions, but one, the shit player left and the good player was remaining, so that's a bit of a shame.
Coming
Uh,
through.
cute. And the
Armed and we could use some help here.
fact of it is, I was just in too much of a bad position at the start of that. So I really don't like games like this where one person just basically ruins it for the other. See, I've been outplayed here because he's taken that and this. So he's outplayed me here. But his kill to death is atrocious. I've killed significantly more than him. Basically, Tuck just gave him that game by quitting. And those firing off a bunch of random armies into your opponent, it doesn't mean anything once the armies are on the move. If you're going to do that, you have to do it when they're static and you're going to hit something. All he did was just move out of the way. Even I was able to move out of the way once I accidentally built my army down here. So, an interesting game. Not a great cast, but hope you enjoyed it. GG.
We could use some help here.